January 14th, 2020. Today's poem was written by Robert C. Wilson, Jr., a wonderful poet and wonderful performer also, musician and reader of poetry, and he lets me read his poems, which is an honor. His collection, called Street Guide to Gary, Indiana, was published by Shelley's Press in Kent, Ohio, in, I think, 1978 or so, a long time ago. But I've been reciting these poems for a long time, and I'm happy to share this one today. It's from A Street Guide to Gary, Indiana by Robert C. Wilson, Jr., and it's called The Weekly Lesson. Gary visited the senile German every Thursday and practiced classic fiddle daily. We would drop our bats and balls to hear his music pouring from the boarding house windows. One day, I left my yawning ragtag teammates and sat against the oak tree in front of his house. While I listened, the strained gut strings became shining steel. This unfamiliar tune soon filled the sky with singing wires and stripped the branches from the tree on which I leaned. A row of climbing spikes appeared in that and other trees. The tree grew warmer, then cold. The bark became smooth against my back, and a fresh coat of Rust-Oleum darkened my shirt. As the music slid by, the gnarled insect galls became transformers, and the snarl of wires assumed the geometry of the oldest and newest of songs. With each stroke of his bow, a wire hummed alive, until a single minor chord, a melting chord, a blaring horn, an ancient gong, struck quickly, fiercely, with 9-pound hammers, a single-stringed harp. At once, a dark chrome fiddle dealt a banjo without taut skin but foil steel head, a rusted Jew's harp clenched in Cro-Magnon jaws. Ah! But the music stopped, and a small town on the shores of Lake Michigan lay somewhat deafened. That was The Weekly Lesson by Robert C. Wilson, Jr., from his collection, A Street Guide to Gary, Indiana. That's another poem I wanted to share. I'm Richard Henzel. Thanks for listening.